So we're switching it up in today's video, y'all. I'm gonna share with you my April favorites, not yours. These are things I have never even shared with you before, but they're things that I have gotten in from Amazon during the month of April that I am loving, things I am using all the time. I don't know how I ever did without them. So we're going to start out in the home and kitchen category. I have a few things for my dogs. There's a beauty item, and then I have several clothing items, such as this beautiful eyelet blouse that I'm wearing out to dinner tonight that I'm going to share with you. So let's get started and talk about my April favorites. Everything I'm sharing with you in this video will be linked in the description box. So if you see something you want, all you have to do is click and shop. I will pin all of those links into the very top comment that you see underneath this video. And of course, you can always go to my Amazon storefront. Everything is listed there by category, and I'm always adding in new things. You can even see what I'm buying in real time. There's an idea list called What I'm Buying Now. So as I buy something on Amazon, I add it into that idea list, and then down the road, I share it with you. If something arrives and I don't love it and I do return it, I remove it from that list. And because this is April, that means we have opened our swimming pool for the season. And where we live, we are surrounded by a bunch of trees. They don't hang directly over our pool, they're out in the yard. But Western Kentucky can be pretty breezy, and we constantly have just little things, leaves and flowers and little whirly birds and those little long sticky thingies that love to stick in Maxie's fur. There's just constantly something blowing in our pool, and it drives me crazy because when I get in the pool, I want it to be beautiful, sparkling, clean water. And yes, we have a pool vacuum, but it doesn't clean the surface water. So my husband decided to buy the Skimmy. We call her Skimmy Kimmy. That's her little nickname. She is a 100% solar powered device that intelligently cleans the surface of our pool water. She just puddles along all day long, powered by solar energy. And she has a little basket inside, a little paddle in the front, and two little wheels on the side. And she just is constantly roaming the top of the pool, and she keeps our pool beautiful. So anytime I walk out there this summer and I want to get in the water, I'm not going to have to shush away all the leaves and the things or anything that might, fly into the pool. I'm so excited to have her. What is so cool about Skimmy? You control her by an app on the phone. And let me tell you, my husband is obsessed. He can get on the app and see how much battery she has based on whether the sun is shining on her or not. He can control her activities. So for example, at night, he has her skim the water for 10 minutes and then rest for an hour. That goes on as long as it's dark outside. But during the daylight hours, I believe she skims every 15 minutes and then rest for 15, and then skims again for 15 and rest for 15. So she has been a fantastic purchase. If you have a swimming pool, highly recommend. Definitely look into the Skimmy. And because our pool is open and I'm enjoying our outside area, my husband surprised me with a brand new electric power washer. You all know I love to power wash. It is my obsession. It is instant gratification. I love to power wash anything and everything. We had one of those really old, you got to pull the thing to get it going, gasoline powered power washer. It did a really good job, but over the years, it just got harder and harder for me to pull that thing and start it, and it was heavy and I couldn't really lug it around. I would have to have my husband set it up for me, and then I couldn't really do it when he wasn't around because I just couldn't move it. It was not mobile. So last year at the end of the season, I said, that's it. I want an electric power washer. So he surprised me with this 3,000 PSI electric power washer. It is whisper quiet. I could not believe it. Comes with 4 different nozzle heads. It is super light, easy to just lift up on the wheels and pull it wherever I want to go. And the best part is it starts with the press of one little button. It is incredible. So I was outside the other day cleaning all the concrete around our pool, and my favorite surface washer attachment just snaps right on to my new power washer, and it is fantastic. I've shared the surface attachment with you before because I've actually had it for a couple years, but it's a 15-inch circular attachment that hooks right onto the power washer. So instead of using that little nozzle to bzzz, which is fine because there are some places you need to do that, you can have a 15-inch section that's on wheels and you just woo back and forth and it just cleans everything incredibly fast. So for sure, the new power washer is one of my April favorites. And you all know that I love to cook, and I have 2 recipe books that I have had, this one since I was a teenager in high school, and this is my 2nd edition book, and these are books that have blank pages and I write all of my recipes in them. Well, over the years, these books have just started to kind of disintegrate. I'm out of pages. I have recipes I want to write down, and so I bought a brand new recipe book that is spiral bound. It has 140 blank recipe pages in it that are super cute. It even comes with little tabs, so if you want to categorize your book, you can. And I love that it is an 8.5 by 11 regular piece of paper size, so I have plenty of room to write my recipes. So I'm finally going to be able to get rid of all these little pieces of paper that I've been collecting in the front of my recipe book and write all my recipes in my new recipe book. I'm very excited about that. And I chose the recipe book that was black and white, but it is available in 6 other really pretty colors. Then I have one beauty item, and I talked about it in my newsletter last week, and it is this eyelash curler. I think I said in my newsletter that somebody who says money doesn't buy happiness has never spent $27 on this eyelash curler, and that is so hilariously funny, but it is absolutely true. This looks like your regular eyelash curler. It looks like one that you would pay $2 for at the grocery store. It is not. It is so not. I was so tired of buying eyelash curlers at the grocery. They were horrible. They never curled my eyelashes. I would get so frustrated. I would force myself to use them because I spent a couple bucks on them, and then I would end up throwing them away, and I would just go buy another brand and another brand and another brand, always with the same results. So I was talking to my daughters, and they both said, this is the brand that you need to buy. Who knew? So I spent the $27 on this eyelash curler, and it is amazing. So my eyelashes, the ones in the center of my eye, are slightly curled, but when you get down to the corners of the eye, I swear they just stick straight out. And so this eyelash curler is wide enough that it will do my entire eye, and the minute just 2 little pumps, my eyelashes are like, whoa! I love this, and I can get down to the base of my eyelashes and curl them sort of at the base, and then I'll pull it out and do like halfway through the eyelashes. My eyes, I look so much brighter and wide awake, and the curl lasts. So if you have the same issue I do, you're tired of cheap sucky eyelash curlers, this is the one you need. So I feel like I need to apologize to you all because I can tell looking in my camera that the color of my video keeps changing. I think it's trying to focus on the television. And outside, one minute it's sunny, it's getting cloudy. I don't know what's going on, but sorry about that. So next up, 2 pet items. Let me know if you have this problem. I love my Chom Chom roller. I love it dearly. But in the corners of the cushions of my couch, the Chom Chom roller, because it's a pretty big device, just can't quite get in those corners. And so I'm constantly trying to dig dog hair out of little teeny crevices on my couch, little teeny crevices on their dog beds. So I got this dual-sided comb. Have you ever seen this contraption? And it works wonders. So on one side, there's kind of like a sharpish style comb. On the other side is a slicker style comb, and you can just put it in the corners and rake out that dog hair. It is unbelievable how much dog hair this little device will get out of things, and you can use it on the corners of your carpet. I bet you right now, if you look at your carpet, where the carpet meets the baseboard, right along that crevice, your carpet appears to be darker or discolored compared to the rest of the room. And it is not darker or discolored. It is just collected lint and dirt and dust that your vacuum cleaner can't get off. It cannot get close enough to that baseboard to actually vacuum all that up. If you take this little lint comb and just boop, 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 along the edges of your carpet, you will be amazed at the stuff that this picks up. Then I shared this Silver Honey antimicrobial spray gel, whew, that's a mouthful, with you all videos ago because Pollux hurt his paw. Well, we seem to be doomed with animal injuries around here. Maxie, because he's a miniature schnauzer, and this is something that happens to schnauzers, and he's old, right here on his chest for a lot of years, he has had kind of a skin tag, and it sticks off pretty good. Well, the other day we were on a walk. His little paw tripped. He went down. He hit the skin tag on the concrete, and it started bleeding, and it got oozy, and it got yucky. And all of that yuckness got into his fur and just kind of hardened up, and it has been a yucky mess. We have not been able to get it cleaned up. Yesterday, he went to the groomer. She was able to get a lot of that yuck out of the hair when he got a really good bath. And so when he came home from the groomer, I sat down and worked on him myself. I got it all cleaned up for the most part, but that little skin tag was still kind of oozy. I sprayed it with this Silver Honey. Cleared up. Totally clear. I bet you after another use or two, that skin tag will be back to normal. If you're a pet owner, highly recommend this Silver Honey. You just need to get it and have it on hand because when one of your little fur babies, dog or cat, gets hurt, this wound care and hot spot spray will do the trick to clear it right up. So let's talk about this beautiful eyelet blouse. Oh my goodness, when I pulled this out of the package, y'all, I put it on and I'm in love. I'm truly in love. Eyelet is everywhere. This beautiful feminine detail is everywhere I look. And honestly, a lot of blouses I see are a little bit old lady-ish, but this one was so feminine and very youthful, but very much my age, and I had to have it. And it came in these really great colors. That was another thing. The eyelet top comes in 11 pretty colors. There is a white, there is a khaki, there is a black, so you can get your neutrals, but it also came in this beautiful hot pink, and I got it in Kelly green. Look at that beautiful detail, and you cannot see through the eyelet. So the eyelets on the sleeve are see-through, but the entire body of the blouse is double lined. A lot of eyelets, they look pretty, but when you put them on, you can see through them, which is an absolute no-no for me. So tonight I'm going out to dinner and I'm gonna wear this beautiful pink eyelet blouse with my boyfriend jeans and some little wedge sandals. It's just a great spring and summer look. Then I wore this little sleeveless boat neck sweater in another video, and I didn't link it because I didn't actually talk about the sweater. I just happened to be wearing it. So many people sent me messages and said, where's the link to that sweater? We want that sweater. Well, here it is. It is this gorgeous thin sweater material, a little bit of a boat neck. It is so beautiful. Comes in a very limited color selection, but it's lovely. You could wear this with white jeans, dress pants, a skirt, dressy jeans, boyfriend jeans, even shorts. Any way that you pair this boat neck sweater, it is a stunner. And that boat neck design makes everybody's shoulders look really good. Then I did get another summer sweater that has a little V in the front and it's the same V in the back. The brand that makes these sweaters, they are such incredible quality. They fit beautifully. They are always regular bra friendly, and I love a summer sweater with jeans, some great shorts, white jeans for sure. You can never go wrong with the summer sweater. Then in the month of April, I did get 3 new bras, believe it or not, and one of them is not really a bra, sort of a bra. We'll get to that one last. My favorite bra brand that makes that seamless push-up bra that I've been sharing with you all for about a year now came out with 2 new styles. And the reason I tried them is probably the same reason you did not like my seamless push-up bra. You all commented that you didn't like the fact that it had 4 hooks in the back. It was just a little bit of a bigger style bra. I love it. It does a fantastic job, but I wanted to try out their new bras because they are a little bit more of a smaller profile. So this first bra is absolutely beautiful. Look at this structure on the side. I'm sure that there is a name for this. This is a wireless bra, but all of this structure material, and it almost feels like little strips of velvet. This is what gives you the lift and the support on the side. See, it's totally pliable, no wire. That beautiful detail runs under the breast and up in the middle, so you do have lift and separation, and it's just a beautiful bra. It is definitely more of a streamlined bra. There are only 3 rows of hooks in the back, and the straps are adjustable and they're much thinner than my other bra. I liked that one so much, I decided to try their newly revised scalloped kind of deep V bra. The old version of this bra did not fit me well. My boobs would just start to pop over the top. They would spill over. So I guess that was happening to a lot of people. They revised the bra and this one fits me like a glove. And again, this one is way more streamlined, only 3 hooks in the back, adjustable straps. It does have a little bit of padding, but it's a beautiful V-cut bra. But I love that they added this bit of mesh material here right at the bottom of the breast. Their old bra used to also kind of ride up on me, and somehow they fixed it with this mesh detail. So both of these new styles of bras fit me really great. I love that they're a smaller profile. They're very pretty, very feminine, and you should definitely try them out too. So when I said the third bra was sort of a bra, but not really, let me explain. I got a sticky bra, a double-sided push-up sticky bra pad. I wanted to try this with my mother of the bride dress. My daughter's wedding is coming up next month. I just could not find the proper strapless bra. Yes, my mother of the bride dress is strapless. These sticky bras kept coming up on my Instagram feed. So when I watched these ads, it absolutely made sense to me. So I ordered it on Amazon. These sticky bras come in different colors. You just choose your skin type. I don't know why in the world I chose this color, but I did. So in this package, you get several things. You get little nipple covers. If you have great looking boobs and they're perky and you don't need any lift, you go girl, because there is no way this is just working on me. I need some and some So in the set are these 2 padded, lifty, sticky bra type things. So what you do is, and you have to be wearing something that is definitely a tighter blouse, something more fitted. It's obviously not going to work in this top. So my mother of the bride dress is tight around the top. So what you do is you take this little backing off, and this sticky bra is like so sticky. You put it under your breast where it should be. You pull up a little bit and you firmly adhere it to your skin. It does not hurt, it does not pinch, it does not pull. You don't even know it's on there, but it is stuck to you. So then you put your dress on, you pull off the outer part of this, which is again, sticky, 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 and you get the bra cup where you want it. You know, you get the cleavage and you do all the things, and you actually stick your outfit to this side. So this sticky bra is stuck to you. It is stuck to the outfit. I was upstairs in my dressing room in front of a full-length mirror with my mother of the bride dress on when I did this for the first time. And when I stuck everything on there and I took my hand away from the dress, I literally said out loud to myself, there was nobody home but me. Holy crap. And I could not believe what I was seeing. I called my daughter, who happened to be at work, and answered the phone, and I was on speakerphone, and I was shouting, I have the cleavage of a 20-year-old. And she said, Mom, oh my gosh, you're on speakerphone. No kidding. I literally had the cleavage of a 20-year-old. My breasts were like kaboom, and it was all because of these sticky boobs. These are incredible. So I have not had a chance to actually like wear these because the wedding is not until next month. I wore them around the house with my mother of the bride dress and I was thoroughly impressed. I do plan to try these out like on a full day. I will wear something strapless or little spaghetti straps and use these. But the packaging says that they can be worn over and over again. You just wash them off, hang them up to dry them, and they retain their stickiness. So y'all, this is like game changer. I never thought in my life I would be wearing a sticky bra. These things were incredible. Now you do have to use their size chart and try to determine what size is going to work for you. I will tell you that I got a medium. So y'all, don't laugh at my picture, but this is a photo I took of myself. My hair's in a ponytail, y'all. I hadn't even been dressed for the day, but this is the photo I took of myself and sent to my daughter, showing her the difference in the one breast that had the sticky bra on and the other breast who had nothing. Literally look at this amazing difference. So let's stop talking about boobs and get back to clothing. I bought this beautiful flutter sleeve blouse. I got it in 2 colors. I can never pass up a beautiful black blouse, and then I got the color orange. Black I wanted to wear just with white jeans or regular denim, and I thought the orange blouse would be really pretty with linen pants or white jeans, so I had to have them both. But this flutter sleeve blouse is soft and silky. You cannot see through the eyelets, and I love the flutter sleeve. They're just flowy and beautiful, and it has this inset right here underneath your arm so your bra is not going to show. And the best thing about this flutter sleeve top, I hope you're sitting down because you're not going to believe this, it is available in 9 different colors, and it is not even on sale. The regular price is $16.99. And I bet you're going to be able to catch this blouse on sale for cheaper than $16.99. Everybody needs to snatch one of these up. And this blouse, because it is the silky material, it looks great hanging out, and it makes a beautiful little front tuck because it's just so soft and flowy. It lays over beautifully. Either way you go about it, it's a beautiful top. Then I told you all in a video a couple weeks ago that I had an obsession with these beautiful cork wedge gold sandals. I told you that I bought them in some other colors, and I absolutely did, and I'm obsessed. Like, I think I may have to get every single color in the sandal. I now have it in black, classic black. You can never go wrong with black, and in this beautiful suede nude. It does come in the regular leatherish type suede, but I got the nude suede. You can just wear these with anything and everything. There are still 6 colors of the sandal that I don't have. There's a silver, a red, there's a white. I don't know. I may just have to get them all. If you love these cork wedge sandals, make sure that you check out my video from a couple weeks ago. It is all about great spring and summer shoes, sandals, wedges, espadrilles, sneakers, all the things. It's a great one to check out. I spent so much time making that video. I wanted it to be comprehensive, and it's a good one, so check it out. I'll link it in the description box. Then April has apparently been the month of dresses for me. I love a great dress in the summertime, and I bought this 3/4 sleeve sort of mini dress that is flowy and breezy and is just so pretty. It comes in 17 different colors. You cannot go wrong with this dress. Now, I'm 5'2". The size small hits me just above the knee. It is not too short, and it really is a flattering fit on everybody with that high waistline. And I love the 3/4 length sleeves and that ruching because I can kind of position the sleeves wherever I want them and they stay put. So pretty. Then I got a very pretty sort of grown up dress with inset pleats. Has a crew neck, it is sleeveless, and it just flowed so beautifully. It is a very light, kind of structured sweater material, but it's so gorgeous. I actually paired it with these nude heels, and it made the most beautiful outfit. Then I happened to be in Nashville during the month of March, and I went to the mall. And everywhere I went, I saw t-shirt dresses with this florally pretty poofy skirt at the bottom. So a t-shirt top, sleeveless, crew neck, had a very high natural waist, and then it turned into a different type of material and it kind of poofed out just a little bit. And you could find the t-shirt dresses everywhere, some with florals, some with patterns, some with solids, but they were in every store I went in. So what did I do? I came home and I found two that I loved on Amazon. They're the exact same dress, but I bought one that had a pattern on the bottom that I actually wore to my daughter's bridal shower, and then I bought the same dress in a solid. It's a classic. You can never go wrong with a little black sundress. It's actually available in 20 different solid colors and really pretty patterns. I'm wearing a size small. Fit me beautifully. I bought two of these little t-shirty style button front Henleys with little cap sleeves to go with shorts or linen pants. They were just cute. They were easy. You could throw them on and go. You can dress them up and dress them down. They're super easy to wear, and I really enjoy the Kelly green and brown in the summer. They're really pretty colors on tan skin. And if you happen to miss last week's video about my obsession with matching sets, I will link it in the description box. You can check it out. I love a good matching set, and this little hot pink set with the collared V-neck and little cap sleeves shorts, I think might be my actual favorite. I have worn this so many times, and I only got it like 3 weeks ago. Every day I go in my closet and I'm like, what do I want to put on today? And I keep reaching for this matching set. It is that good. So those are my April favorites. I hope you love them as much as I do. And as always, I appreciate you watching my video and shopping my links. I love doing these videos. I always feel like if I'm buying something and I love it, then you are looking for that same exact something, and I want to help you out. So thank you for shopping my links, and thank you for being here. I'll see you in the next video.